bumper music might have worked. Hopefully you didn't hear that me thinking of loud stuff. So I think bumper music actually really worked. We're Chicks Equal Trouble. I'm Trouble. Um, we're here. That's good bumper music though. I mean, can we use this as bumper music? I think you can use like little tiny things for bumper music. I mean, we're still working out the whole details of the um, broadcasting from the car. And no, I am not on. We're broadcasting live at 4:23 for traffic and weather. Begins right now. Traffic is very heavy on the Kennedy Edens Junction right at this moment. So if you're sitting in the car next to me, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not here, be thankful you're not here. Weather is balmy, 71 degrees, and this is All Over the Road with Cindy Lou. I'm Cindy Lou, and welcome back to All Over the Road. See, I'm even just kind of need to work on my presentation. And I think it would be a lot easier if I had a microphone. I mean, I think if I can, when I do the traffic and weather reports, if I can say, yes, we're reporting live here from the Kennedy Eden Junction. All is clear, and we're still working on the traffic and weather reports. I mean, we need some help. It's supposed to be flowing seamlessly into the show, but I was talking to Mario the other day, and we're talking about the show, and I got a message from Paula. I wonder who she is. Okay, all right. So we're not going to find that out because we're recording. So Paula's just going to have to wait. Maybe Paula will get to watch this. I don't know. But so Paula just sent me a message. So I don't know who she is, but she sent me a message. And we could do this as a call-in show, but I don't think we can. No, we can't. See, I mean, because that would be awesome if Paula had sent me that message and I can record, communicate with her live and say, like, hey, Paul, I don't know who you are, but thank you for calling the show. Tell us about yourself. What do you have issues of the day with? And that would probably be a good pickup line. Why is Paula sending me a message? Well, because obviously we're looking for someone because we can't spend all of our time in minivan one. But so yeah, Paula did send us a message, and let's throw a shout out to Paula wherever you are. So we will read your message and respond accordingly after the show, because I have a show to get on with. I don't have time for but Chicks Equal Trouble. See that. Thank you. Yeah, Chicks Equal Trouble. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be talking to Paula. Is that a sign that I'm bumping into the show with Chicks Equal Trouble, and then I get a message from Paula? So is she trouble? Aren't we all trouble? So welcome back. We can't just blast crew songs, which we want to do. That's really we're still in contractual talks with the crew, as far as being able to creatively license using their music as a bumper. So because that's really all I want it to be. They're obviously great inspiration to us all. And if you don't know the crew, then I think you need to go to the used record store or iTunes or someplace and go buy, go get yourself some crew, because if you need help with anything in life, there's a message there as far as how the crew explains it, because they explain it so well. It is all about life. We're all just a motley crew, aren't we? So obviously, okay, I'm coming out. I'd like to come out, take this opportunity to come out to all of you. I'm Cindy Lou, and I'm a crew head. So I am. I'm not ashamed of that. I think that's you gotta get behind a band. What is the popular music these days about the band? I titled this Parking Lot Party because it's really kind of the just the show. We're on right now. Currently, we're on 9094, the Kennedy Expressway, inbound to the Loop. 7.8 miles to go to the destination, and it's probably going to take about 45 minutes because we're just creeping along. And so I was thinking about this, kind of listen to some playbacks because we're still getting back to the whole show and how the show operates, and really what the show is about. And obviously, it's a new show, and you're probably asking yourself, what kind of show is this? But this is the show. So it's basically me driving around in minivan one, doing my work and multitasking, and we're going to get into the issues. But I guess before that, I briefly got into it, and we're still working out the bugs here. So I know you think that I'm in merry old England, but I am not in merry old England, and we are not. It's just how the iPhone does things with the camera angles and whatnot. And when you put on the reverse camera, because I need to watch the playback of myself, because I am just so much in love with myself, I need to watch the playback. So no, we're not in England. This is normal. I mean, this is how why it has to be this way. I don't know either. So bear with us here. But I don't think really the video is probably, that's not really more important than the thing. I mean, than the words. The words are really just, that's the show. This is supposed to be technically a radio show, but I can't broadcast terrestrial radio from the minivan. I mean, I can't. It's just, I probably could, but it's going to take a lot of money, and then there's regulations, and then the FCC gets involved, and we don't want the FCC in our business, so that's why this is on the internet, and I guess this is kind of like a podcast, but we'll have to figure out how we can podcast this, and podcast back the discussions of the day, so we can create them for an audio file, and the rest of you can listen on your way to work. But we do broadcast live here on Wirecast through the iPhone. My best friend, iPhone, you're my friend. So iPhone is my friend, and it's the only friend I have along for the ride. But iPhone helps me connect to you all, and that's why I think why we're such good friends, because it helps me connect to the people, and really get the message out, because I can't be two places at once. I mean, right now I'm stuck in traffic, and I can't be wherever it is I might be needed. I don't know where else I might be needed. I mean, I'm needed at the communications company, because they need whatever is in the in the back of the van here. But this way I can be of service to all of you, and we can create our topics, and we can discuss the issues of the day, and go on. So we're not in England. We are not in England. Sorry to burst your bubble. We are not in England. This is America. We are right outside Chicago. We will break into traffic and weather, accordingly. I think we're going to try and do that on the 4s today, is when we first started. So we're a long ways off. Traffic and weather will be coming up hopefully on the 4s. If we can really, remember that. But it's just really, it's a matter of watching clocks and watching the road. And I mean, this is just a really totally ingenious capability that we have. I mean, when you woke up this morning, did you think, I want to go for a ride with Cindy Lou, and go on a work mission, because we were at the airport, and now we're heading downtown to get somebody their box, and it's like, we can say what, there's no box. It's a box. I mean, it's got letters on it. Can't tell you where it's from. So I'm just entrusted to take it there. But that's the sideline from this. So, it's two different aspects of the corporation, two different functions. I guess it's all business deductible. Maybe 38 minutes. All right, okay, because I've got one of those signs over there. There it is again, Karen. I was driving around the other day, and of course I'm at the airports a lot, and I was listening to the Rolling Stones song and the Monkey Man song because I really just wanted to, yell out, "I'm a monkey!" I mean, it was just one of those things. But of course that is in the that's the scene in Goodfellas, where he's all over town and whatnot, and of course he's high as a kite and everything like that, and but he keeps seeing the helicopter, following him. So I mean, you always see in Ray Liotta, like, there it is again, Karen. I mean, he's on his mission with his wife to drop off the guns or swing by Lufthansa Cargo, and we weren't at Lufthansa Cargo today, so I mean, if anything happens there, I wasn't there. So look, right. This is not Goodfellas. I mean, what Spee. I mean, it's not. No, it's not Goodfellas. I mean, but yeah. See, so, but we had one of those overhead signs just pop over, and it said 38 minutes to Jane Byrne Circle, and I think that's egregious. I think that's wrong. I don't know why we're traveling so slow, but it's 4:34 and it's time for traffic and weather. So the sign for just said on the minivan, Cindy Lou, one, how's traffic working out there? I think we were just talking about that, weren't we? So we were talking about this. We're on 90. I'm trying to tell you about the whole traffic and weather idea because we do need to make a public service about keeping the traffic and weather. So traffic and weather, I-94, I-90, 94 inbound, very heavy, 38 minutes to the circle. Weather maintaining at 72 degrees. Time is now 4:34. That's been traffic and weather on the 4s. If you know a cheap gas price out there, please let us know. Because we'd like to do that. I think I paid $2.39 a day, and that was out in Addison. So I will put the Speedway up in Addison on the map for $2.39, and I think it should be about $2.17. I mean, there's kind of a fluctuation. I think about 20 cents, around town. But we're gonna be heading down to. So that was traffic and weather. Gas buddy thing. It's a radio show. I mean, it's not a video thing. I mean, I don't mind if you're sitting here, watching me hammer on and stuff like that. But it's really supposed to be a radio show. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be a radio show. So, because we're at work, and I'd like to entertain you all at work. And that's it. So I needed a cigarette. But getting back to all that, I think what I was talking before is, shit, there it is again. Following me around. No, they're not. No, nobody's following me around. But we're talking about the bumper music. So we need bumper music. Because we could be able to add commercials. But I think I'm just going to be the commercial thing. I don't want to break in. So we are looking for advertisers. If you have a business that you want to advertise on the show, send me money, and I'll mention you and endorse you. So this is a radio station venture. We got to pay the bills around here. Somebody's got to keep the studio moving. So the electric bill, the phone bill, they don't come cheap. So not really an electric phone bill. Just send us money. I mean, seriously, if you're a good company and I believe in your products or services, I mean, I'll just probably mention you either flat out. But I mean, if you want to get on the show and you need some promotion, I'll be happy to help promote your business. We tried our hands at this not too long ago, and I think a lot of people showed up. So all right, so Jeff's calling me. So all right, okay, so we got calls from Jeff and Paula. Again, I don't really know what Jeff sent me a message, so I'm about to pick up. That's work, and it's certainly not Paula. I mean, I suppose I should probably write back Paula, but then I'd have to take this off, and we wouldn't have our time together. So, I don't know. Blind dating. I mean, it's seriously, it's just, I mean, it's make these things, but here's what I did the other day. Because it's like I want somebody to talk to. I mean, not just not just iPhone friend. I mean, iPhone friend is a great friend. But iPhone doesn't really talk back in more of an expressive way. It's more of a you soak it in through the information that iPhone brings me. But so I'm looking for actual human face-to-face thing, and I'm on this wedding. I'm on one of those apps, and I'm not afraid to mention that I am on one of those apps that saying that I'm looking for someone in a romantic context. I mean, it's a dating app. It's supposed to be for dating. So and I was out of dating for a long time. I mean, I had to prepare myself, but like now, it's like we're at the point where it's like I like to kind of meet somebody, because we need a better friend than iPhone. I mean, iPhone's not getting me off. I mean, it's like it's really not. Right? Maybe it does, but I mean, because you could do that from the iPhone too, but no, I mean, iPhone's not here, but so I'm on this dating app and whatnot, and I'm just kind of like looking around, and they usually show me about four pictures, and then maybe one of the girls is kind of to my liking, of what I'm attracted to, and I like their picture, and I look at their, so I mean, usually it's about 1 in 20. No, not 120, 20%, like 1 in 5. It's like 1 in 5. I don't know you, but you got a cute picture. We'll go right. So, but how they used to actually, how it always works out for me. As I'm listed as female, because that's how I identify. We'll get more into this topic, I think, a little bit later. Maybe it'll be platform, and I don't want to. I'm not really endorsing that, but I'm sure you know what it is, and we were talking about the whole bathroom issue because a couple nights ago we had obviously we're dealing with a bathroom issue, and we were in the bathroom, and I mean there's obviously video there maybe we're not proud of, but we were in the bathroom. I was in the men's room the other night. We were making a documentary. It was okay, and it was okay that I was actually in that thing, and people I know. We there was a little thing about the transgender bathroom issue, causing problems for people, and that is a big topic of the day. I mean, and it's a topic you should all be sick of because it's stupid. And anyway, we're going to talk more about the bathroom issue. That's coming up, okay? Coming up in the next hour, we're going to discuss more of the bathroom issue, because in the next hour, we're going to talk about how we wanted to do that. But I think going with the flow of the show, this show, I guess, it's about the parking lot party. So, if you're just joining us, I'm Cindy, answer like text message to us. Oh, but back into that, I mean, so we're not in England, and also if this is breaking, if as far as the video content goes, if this is breaking and I say something and then it immediately does that, I mean, and part of that's not normal, and actually it's probably completely. We got good bars, I think we're sending it. What are we sending this at? We're broadcasting live at 57 megabits per second. No, kilobits. Kilobits per second. 7 kilobits. So this is low level show. We're not really stretching out the. Maybe they can give me a sponsor. They probably pay me a lot of money to figure this shit out. So I don't know. I mean, I'm already kind of doing some work for them. I'm doing a job for them. So I need to talk to my good friends, Large Communications Corporation. And say, because I think I am partially actually using their network to do this. So, but in the process of the uploads, it might cut off things, and it looks like we're not having a problem right now. Now, at other times, 444, traffic and weather on the 4s. Kick it to Cindy Lou and Minivan 1. Cindy Lou, how things going out there? Things are going pretty well. We actually started picking up a little bit. We're on 90, 94, heading inbound towards the loop, towards the Jane Byrne Circle, North Avenue. The car is now up to 38 miles an hour. There was a delay. There still is a delay. We're jamming on the brakes. Traffic's still 72 degrees. And that's been traffic and weather on the corridors. Don't know what gas prices are around here, but we did pay $2.39 at the Speedway in Addison a little bit earlier. So if you know of a lower gas price anywhere, let us know at the show, because we'd love to know. And that's the traffic and weather. So back to you, Cindy Lou. Thanks. See how that works? I really would appreciate having like a traffic girl in here to do that, so I didn't have to do it all myself. But I think we were capable of that. So we are capable of adding the traffic reports in. It's probably not going to help you out as far as the traffic. What was I talking about though? I was talking about communications things, communications equipment, and broadcasting, and so you are watching All Over the Road. I'm Cindy Lou, your hostess with the mostest, and a little something extra, and we do talk about that around here. We're not afraid to talk about that here. This is at its heart a talk show, and we're still trying to figure out exactly how to get other people talking back at us at the talk show. But we will take your comments and questions. You can email me, Facebook me, or wherever, and we will adjust to your concerns. The only thing is we don't have a live call-in show right now. I think that would be pretty awesome if I can secure another phone line and get me one of the communications equipment. Cindy Lou, All Over the Road with Cindy Lou by Mega Communo Corp. I don't want to use their names. I think I said, we can't just go advertising everybody, and we can't just plug everybody. But if you have a legitimate concern against a company, obviously you're able to, you shouldn't have to do that. But as far as there's a disconnect. You have to disconnect those two. So if you have a problem with a business, by all means, you can rant and rave about them. I have a problem with this company, we just don't really need to know who they are right now. We're not plugging them, and again, brought to you by. So, where was I at though? We were in the middle of the story, the parking lot party that we are having right now. So that's why I thought we'd do the show. But I got a message from someone, and it went back to a couple nights ago where we were at the whole parking lot, not the parking lot. Well, it was a parking lot party actually afterwards. I kind of turned it into a parking lot party. I was there for like an hour and a half afterwards, but just doing special appearance, type of shit. So, really. Appearing live in a dark parking lot near you. Special appearance by Cindy Lou. I don't think anybody really wants that. I don't think you really want to see me in a dark parking lot or a dark alleyway or anything like that. But it does happen. I wind up in dark alleyways and in the middle of the night, and it's all good because there's usually a security camera, and I'm harmless. I'm more worried about who I'm supposed to be meeting, because usually I'm meeting people that I don't really know to hand off things, and it sounds all so shady, doesn't it? There it is again. There it is again, Karen. You see that? They're following me around. No, good fellas. All right. So I wish, I want to do some singing, and like I alluded to this, we were singing along with Monkey Man because it just felt like driving around in the car going, I'm a monkey! And my voice is not, because I'm vocal, I did a perfect, I think I actually did a perfect rendition of something. I sang along really, really well with some AC/DC the other day, because the voice is still a little hazy. It's not fully, I don't know. Maybe it's laryngitis, but I'm pretty sure it's probably laryngitis. Yeah, Cindy, it's probably laryngitis. It's probably laryngitis that I believe that I probably contracted from the chemtrail flu. And look out, look out for that, obviously, because there's some nasty stuff that they I know they dump on me. and they probably dump it on you too, because they're shooting it out in the sky, and we don't know who they are, and it might sound conspiratorial, maybe, there is some sort of chemtrail flu. Maybe it's just normally how the airplanes fly, and the condensation from the engine exhaust, as they're flying down, and they make nice little tracks in the sky. But I think when they hang around a little bit longer, they don't really break up, and they're done kind of in a strange crisscross pattern. Supposedly those are chemtrails. We don't know. There's no scientific proof of this. So you did not hear this news from me, but there's suspected. Okay, it's suspected the chemtrail flu, and again, I don't really want to get into the whole conspiracy of it all, because it is just very much layers and how there could be this secret cabal that's trying to wipe out all life on Earth because humans are the plague, and I guess partially we can kind of agree with part of that statement. We are kind of a plague, but to kill us, really? There are probably some good people out there. I've met a lot of good people out there, and we're talking to you, so maybe you're a good person. If you're not a good person, maybe you'll learn to become a better person. So stick with Cindy Lou here from All Over the Road, or Aunt Cindy. I go by many ways, and there are many different monikers and stuff like that. You can call me Dr. Cindy. You can call me Reverend Cindy. You can call me Reverend Dr. Cindy. Really, I'm just really the messenger, and I think we've established that by the show with All Over the Road. We're trucking along pretty good. Yeah, this has been a good show. We might actually get there in about 15 minutes, hopefully. GPS says 6:25, so we're still saying about 10 minutes to the circle. This is just kind of amazing thing. So we were talking about we're gonna get the Collins show. Besides that, I gotta get back to that Paula chick. So but yeah, bumper music, we can't use bumper. We're still working on the bumper music, and okay, we can't call her, but maybe we can send her a message, and she'll maybe we can get her on the show. Maybe I can ask her a question. My standards, actually they're probably pretty high, but we're all linked up to. I am listed as female because I am, and that's what it says in my driver. Hurting anybody right now, in social media, I'm female, and I'm looking for females, and we don't, so as being but we had gone on about and it always is coming back to the bathroom issue these days, because we don't know how to use the bathroom, apparently, but and we will get to that probably in the next hour. I've got a big show planned next time around. We're going to be heading up to Michigan, so that's coming up on the next episode of All Over the Road with Cindy Lou. Me. So stay tuned and watch out for that one. That should be coming up tonight, later on. And but back to the dating site thing. So I'm questioning. I'm like, but there's apparently not a whole lot of lesbians that are like looking for other girls, especially on these kind of mainline, cisgender heteronormative dating sites, where really it's men looking for women, and that's all it is. And they try and go with the gay community, and lesbians are secretive, and of course lesbians are also looking for stuff. So I don't really have a whole lot of luck with the lesbians. More pictures to these dating app sites. It's like instead of doing that, I switched my gender. I actually switched my gender back to male, because because maybe then I'll get to see more women, and then maybe women, because I still have that part, even though I live a certain way, and you know, I still have, basic, I'm hardwired to like women, and we have, you know, I've always been with women. And if I wanted to be with men, I had too many opportunities to actually ever say, to actually take them up on it, and so I don't. And that's why I did it. I kind of figured out, I'm like, you know what? No, apparently through process of elimination, no, I have really no attraction to men whatsoever. So, I got to go with what I got to go with. Right now, we're traveling through. We'll get you on the next one, maybe. We don't know. So, recording live here, all over the road with Cindy Lou. I'm Cindy Lou, your hostess. We're going through Hubbard's Cave. This is really fantastic. Moving along at 20 miles an hour. It's actually quite fast for being in the city. So, thank God, what a long, strange trip this has been. Anyway, so I put, just for a lark, for kind of a social experiment, because I can, and it's not really false advertising, although it's, I guess it is. But dating while trans is a tough situation. It's people don't understand that out there that like there's someone out there like me, and we're looking to find somebody too. I think really that's kind of one of the things you always, you want to find that one special friend, that you check in with all day long, and get all your inside jokes, and I'm looking to find that. I had that once before, and I really enjoyed it, and I think it's time to find somebody else. But so I did this, and the experiment worked. It worked so far. I was flipping through girls like baseball cards, like you wouldn't believe last night. From the sole purpose of changing my gender on the dating app site back to male, saying I'm a man looking. Now, of course, they probably won't. Of course, now with this one though, ladies go first. So you're not going to get that message from the guy that says, hey, what's going on? And I don't know if girls. I think some girls, maybe they're just so starved for attention. They're like, hey, what's going on? I think most of us have probably better standards of who we want to date. And I think we should have better we should have higher standards. But then again, I don't want to criticize people on how they their existence. Broadcasting live underneath the L train on Lake Street. Yes, we still got bandwidth. It's good. Oh, fuck, really? Are you kidding me? I think I broke my thing. Hopefully, I've kept it clean. I'm trying to ease down on the whole screaming out the F word. We're trying to keep it a nicer show, because I think there's lessons to be learned, or I think there's things like that, that might be happening. So hopefully we have kept it down. So if I did just blurt out an expletive that really doesn't need to be on family entertainment, wholesome family entertainment, like All Over the Road with Aunt Cindy. So hopefully we're keeping it there. But yeah, it was just amazing. So I was flipping through these girls like baseball cards. And actually one of them just wrote back. So that was kind of cool how the intro to this show, really panned out. it just free floated. So that was cool. I think that was cool, because we're just like, hey, we need a bumper music, bumpering in it, we bumpered with Chicks Equal Trouble, and we came, I subsequently had to come out, as being crewhead. So, if you know a crewhead, treat them kindly. They probably know something. Crewheads are cool people. But yes, no sooner than I just started the broadcast than I got a thing from somebody on the thing. So maybe it's starting to work up, So I guess we're almost at the destination here, and I'm gonna have to drop this thing off, and I'm gonna have to write back to this Paula, and we're gonna see if if a connection's made, I guess, or something like that. Who knows? I mean, I have no idea. But next hour, I'm just gonna wrap this up real closely because I am a quarter mile away. We're a quarter mile. We've almost made it. We will probably make it on the forest. So traffic and weather is now, it's past the forest. We can't do it. So there probably won't be another traffic and weather report for this show. We will be coming back